Welcome to another podcast of Master Investor Company. Glad to be here again with another valuable audio on how you can start building passive income, how you can scale your bottom line, aka cash flow. Remember that cash flow are the most important words in the business language. And what we do here at Master Investor, we are more than an investment management company. Our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. The foundation of wealth is found in the ability to read financial statements. So when you know how to read your personal financial statement, because we all have one regardless of your financial situation today, okay? Everybody has a financial statement, and in that financial statement you're going to find 6 different words. The income column is one. The expense column is the second word. Assets, liabilities, and cash flow. Those are the 6 words that you're going to see on a financial statement. And when you learn how you can determine whether you have a healthy financial statement where your income that you have is being produced by assets from your asset column, which your companies will control those assets. And we're going to show you how important it is to do business under a business entity, how to build your passive income, and how you can start breaking free from the rat race. If you have a job that you hate or you dislike and you just go into that job because it's paying you the bills, and maybe you don't have all the information that you need in order to quit that job, I'm going to give you some golden nuggets on this podcast. And you can also visit our website. We have digital products, right? Our courses, we have training, we have live consultations, we have ebooks. We're releasing a new ebook by the end of this year, and you can find free articles that we are publishing every week. You can also watch videos on our YouTube channel and start becoming financially educated, because remember, it does not take money to make passive income, it takes knowledge. So knowledge is the new money, okay? A lot of people think that when you start a business or when you want to become wealthy, you need to have money, okay? And that is one of the biggest misunderstanding about becoming wealthy, financially free, or rich. Whatever you want to label it, doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, everybody's perception of wealth is different. It depends on your style of living. What is your lifestyle, right? What do you like to have in your life every day in order for you to feel like a king or queen? So that's why it's important that when you study your financial statement, you determine what is your living expense, right? Your total every single month. And so if you have a job that pays you, let's say $10,000 a month, working 40 hours plus extra time per week, then your living expense amount is, let's say, out of those $10,000, $8,000 goes to expenses, your car payment, your credit cards, etc. All the expenses are added into that living amount, okay? And then what we have to focus on, if you want to quit your job, is of course acquire or build an asset, a sound asset, real asset that produces passive income, aka cash flow. Another word for that is residual income, that will cover the amount of your living expenses. So that will make you, in this example, $8,000 per month or more to be able to quit that job and not having to worry about having a job to pay for your bills. Okay, you're dependent on your assets and your assets are working hard, or the assets working hard for you at all times, even while you're asleep. Because otherwise it's not an asset. If it's not producing passive income, if it's not making you passive income straight to your account when you wake up in the morning, then it's not really an asset. Remember, an asset, to keep it simple, because you know we like to keep things simple here, give you high quality financial education, but keep things very simple, okay? And investing in business, the best way you can go about it is that if you don't understand it, if you cannot explain the operation to an 8-year-old, then probably the business or the investment is a bad investment, okay? So it's not supposed to be rocket science or any hard subject. In fact, I believe that the harder people make it out there, or the harder they pitch, somebody trying to pitch a deal to you, or try to get you to give their money to them or whatever, it's probably a red flag, okay? You're supposed to understand, and it's supposed to make sense, okay? Remember that having a sound business or sound investment in front of you, it has to make sense, okay? And it should be able to be explained to others within 5 minutes. Okay, if it exceeds 5 minutes and it's hard to understand, then it's probably a bad business and you should not invest. But at the end of the day, you're going to make that decision because you're going to have financial education. People that lose money in Ponzi schemes like FTX, like we have seen in the past month, one of the biggest collapse of billions of dollars. The people that invested in that Ponzi scheme are financially uneducated because they gave their money away in hopes that somebody would do a great job with their money, not knowing if that money was actually being utilized to be invested in real assets. In fact, that money was not being utilized to be invested in real assets. In fact, it was misused, I should say, to personal use of the owner of that company, and as much that money was put into liabilities. Remember, an asset, a real asset, puts money into our pocket in the form of passive income. It creates income for us in the form of passive income. And an asset is a system of systems doing the selling and telling for us, okay? So if it's not doing that, then it's not an asset, it's a liability. And a lot of people label an asset what it is, a liability, and vice versa. So you gotta understand the definition, and when you study how to read financial statements, when you have financial education in you, you're gonna be able to determine whether something is an asset or liability. That's why reading financial statements is the foundation of true wealth. So you can tell whether a business is a great business or not, because all you have to do is read the financial statement of that business or that person, and you're going to be able to tell whether that person's or that business finances are doing well, or it can be improved, or such is a scam, okay? The financial statement will never lie to you, and you're going to be able to spot everything, the real story. So, you know, regardless of how nice the marketing or how beautiful the brochure is, usually the more beautiful the brochure is, it's probably a scam. The better it sounds, it's probably a scam, but not always, because you'll be surprised when you have a great deal in front of you, when you collaborate with like-minded people, with ethical people, with real business people, the deals have to sound great. Otherwise, you will never invest on it. But they don't just sound great, they actually look great on paper, and you can back it up through the financial statement. So, you know, if you have heard me speak before on any of our podcasts or videos, we always say that the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. And what we mean by that is from the front end. So if you're starting out a business or if you acquire a new business, is continue to bring those clients in, right? Using marketing, bringing those clients into the business, because we need sales. We need to bring in money. We need to sell our solution to the marketplace, and we need to spot the people that need that solution because they have that problem and they're looking for what we have. And that is called marketing. Finding the group of people that need what we have and putting that product in front of them so easy that they can buy and go and then repeat again. Okay? And that is why marketing is very critical when it comes to building any type of business. Even if you want to partner up with other people's products and utilize their sales pages, their infrastructure, their back office, and all you want to do is bring in new clients, because there are hundreds of thousands of companies out there that will give you a percentage of each sale. And as long as a client continues to buy from them and they upgrade to a new product or upgrade to anything within the company, that person came there because of you. So the company links that person with your business or with you for life. So you will always continue to cash flow from that person's purchases. So it's very important to build your own network so that you can start directing people to the services and products that you want to offer. Okay, so there shouldn't be no excuse of why you shouldn't build passive income right now, or why you shouldn't have the opportunity to do it, because maybe you're saying, well, you don't want to build the product. It's going to take money to build the product. Remember what I told you at the beginning of this podcast? It does not take money to make passive income. It takes knowledge. So now you have the ability to partner up with other companies. You can go to the website of our company and you can find the investor tab, and you're going to see resources, free resources. Okay, these are there for you to help yourself. And you can start looking at products and services that you can offer to your network. And I'm going to show you how to build your network if you don't have one, how to bring in people into your database that you will control for life, and you will collect names and emails and information of potential buyers that will eventually become paying clients. And we're going to show you how to communicate with them on autopilot, how you can actually turn a potential customer to a buying customer. I'm going to show you exactly how you can utilize techniques and the new rules of money to help people in the world in exchange for their business, okay? And it's all about building networks that you can control. So I'm going to show you, if you go to our website, we have training, we have ebooks, and you can watch our videos on YouTube, how to build your passive income. So companies will partner up with you right now. So you don't need to create the legal part of a business. You don't need to create a product. You don't need to create websites. Everything's already created for you. They give you a link, and all you have to do is bring in people. And I'm going to show you how to do that, how to find people that need that product that you're offering. Okay, very easy. You can do it for free. Okay, and eventually you can reinvest the cash flow that you're building, the passive income, into either scaling that existing asset, right? Scaling that business or that offer that you're giving to the community, to the network that you have, to bring in more people, right? You're going to invest that in marketing. We're going to show you how to do that successfully, calculate it to ensure that you will recoup that money back very fast, and you will bring 100 times more people than if you did it for free. Okay, so it's going to be a win-win for everybody. Okay, but you don't need money to make passive income. Okay, remember that. That should be the theme of this podcast. You don't need money to make passive income and get wealthy. You need knowledge. You need financial education. That's why I recommend you and suggest that you go to our website, MASTERINVESTOR.education. We have an ebook called How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. And in that ebook, you'll have additional benefits that will come with it. if you join the digital course. Okay, you're gonna find it on the courses tab. If you like, you can also read our articles for free and start building a business plan to either get out of the rat race if you have a job that you don't like, or if you do have a job that you like and you want to build passive income for your future, right? If you want to retire in 10 years and 5 years from now, whatever, you need to have passive income, because it could be dangerous that you rely on your pension plan, because a lot of times if you haven't put any money into your pension plan, you have no money waiting for you when you retire. So it is very important that you think about building passive income today. Don't leave it for tomorrow. All you need to have is financial education. You need to have a mentor or mentors and your team, and learn how to communicate with other people via systems. Okay, you don't need to do videos if you don't like to show up your face. I'm going to show you how to become a master investor, how you will make money a slave to you rather than you being a slave to money. Don't let money be your master. You make money slave to you. Okay, you're gonna tell money to get out there, work hard for you, and bring in more money back. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how to work less to make more. Okay, here at Master Investor, like I said, our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity. Okay, and we're gonna do that through high-quality financial education made simple, and we're gonna help you build passive income and true wealth. Okay, and wealth is not measured necessarily in dollars, because a lot of people in the world have a lot of money, but they don't have the freedom, they don't have the ability to do whatever they want whenever they want. And wealth is measured in the ability of not doing anything and being able to thrive through the world, right? The way you like to do, keeping your living expenses the way you like, and actually increasing. If you want to buy something, if you want to acquire something, you can do it because you have assets making you passive income on your asset column. When you look at people's financial statement, about 90% of the population in the world, they have no assets and they have a lot of expenses, which expenses are not bad if you have assets, okay, producing passive income. But if you don't have no assets and you have a lot of expenses and a lot of liabilities, then you are in the rat race, because you're working hard to pay for these liabilities and the expenses. And probably you just have a job, and that's the way your income comes in, right? But we're gonna show you how to have a system of systems working hard for you 24/7, so that you can get in shape, so that you can do things that you love, you can visit other countries, you can create your non-profit foundation, you can invest in things that you are interested about solving in the world. You can find entrepreneurs that need capital, and you're gonna be an angel investor to them and make your cash flow work hard for you. Rule number one of our company here at Master Investor is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us. Okay, so if that sounds good to you and you are interested in learning more about financial education, please subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you share this audio with other people. Leave a comment down below so I know that you learned something new from here. And as much, go to our website and start reading our free articles. And if you're ready, then get one of our ebooks, right? Get one of our trainings. If you need a live consultation, let's get on a call and then start working on a business plan so that you can build passive income. Or if you have an existing business, but you're working in the business rather than on the business, I mean, you're missing systems, you're missing something in the business, and we can take a look at that and how you can scale that business so that you start working on the business and create freedom for your life. Because if you have a business that is just taking your freedom away, then you own a job, okay? So we're gonna show you ways that you can leverage yourself, how to use debt, because debtors are winners and savers are losers, because money today is created with debt. There's nothing back in debt. There's nothing back in money today, right? The thing that backs debt is confidence. That's what I meant to say. So debt is tax-free because money is created with debt. That's why it's important that we learn how to use debt to invest for passive income because we minimize taxes all the way to zero. On August 15, 1971, that's when President Nixon separated the US dollar from the gold standard. So from that point on, debtors become winners and savers become losers, because if you're saving dollars, you're saving garbage. There's nothing backing the dollar. It used to be gold, but not anymore after 1971. So the new rules of money have emerged and people are still playing with the old rules of money. That's why we created an ebook that's called the 10 New Rules of Money. You can get that on our website. You can also find it on Amazon. And remember that today money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free. That's why the ultra wealthy, we love to use debt to invest for passive income, because passive income allows us to minimize taxes all the way to zero. And debt, if we invest it for passive income, it helps us also because debt is tax-free. Whether you invest it in passive income or you invest it on whatever, if you buy a liability, it's going to be tax-free. The law says you cannot be taxed on debt. But the difference between the rich and the poor is that we, the rich, invest debt into passive income, into real assets, and the poor uses debt to buy liabilities that do not put any money in their pocket. Okay, they just take money out of their pocket every month. So in good debt gets paid with other people's money, with the business cash flow that's coming in from the operation, which we invested the debt to, and it leaves positive cash flow into our pocket. So it makes us wealthy and it gets paid on its own. Bad debt takes money away from us and we have to pay it with our hard work. So that's the difference. So remember, money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free, and that is why it's important that you learn to utilize debt to invest for passive income, because if you want to be a tax-free entity legally, then you can do so by building passive income and using debt to build a passive income. We're going to show you how to multiply your money, how to print money from thin air legally, because there's no reason to do anything illegally, where the laws and the tax code are basically packages to reward the entrepreneurs and investors, and inside investors, I should say. We're not just any type of investor, we're our inside investors, aka master investors, because we know the rules of money, we know the business principles that work in all economies, and we know how to utilize the laws legally to become wealthy fast. There's no reason to do it slow, okay? We have technology today that we didn't have 20 years ago. So there's a lot of opportunity laying in front of us, and I see a lot of people not taking advantage of it. So I want to bring this into your awareness so that you can take massive action, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know in the comments below, what have you learned? And make sure you go to all our platforms, subscribe to our YouTube channel, find us, find the logo, and welcome to Master Investor community here. We love to give you financial education that will change your life forever. Bring you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you tomorrow or next time, probably tomorrow, okay? Bye for now. Stay great.